So, we live in this age of social media, as Mr. Tesh has just shown us. And, with the social media age, you can become relevant, and then within the blink of an eye, you can become irrelevant. Or you can get, as the kids say now, canceled. My favorite version of this is when someone doesn't even make a comment, they just like something. Just double tap on the screen that they're mindlessly scrolling. And they double tap on the screen, they like it, they move on, they probably forgotten about it. But then you have the internet sleuths who apparently just go checking for who's liked stuff. Enter Jada Parker. Now, Jada Parker, if you don't know, just a quick summary. She is one of the up and coming stars over there in NXT. Apparently, she's pretty heavy in the women's division there. That's pretty much all I can tell you about her. Because I don't watch NXT. But on Instagram, so there's a post, and the post is from, it says, the U.S. House has passed a bill to ban transgender athletes from competing in women's and girls' sports at federally funded school. That was the post. This again is on Instagram. And then if you look, whoever saw this post, they happen to follow her, this being Jada Parker. And when you follow someone, it tells you who's liked the post. So, as we can see here, this post has been liked by Jada Parker, WWE. And boy, did this cause a shitstorm. She got canceled. Or they at least tried to cancel her over liking this post. Now, how should I approach this? Why is it controversial for her to have liked this post?
Because it's allegedly a transphobic post.
Well, is it a transphobic post? Transgender athletes.
The post itself is not transphobic. It's saying what happened. The U.S. House passed a bill to ban transgender athletes.
Yes.
They're spinning it that she liked a transphobic post, which is not the case. She liked a bill that was passed.
Yes. So it quickly got out of hand. She is now a transphobe. At this point, she hadn't commented on anything. It was just double tapping the screen to indicate that you like. Which is funny. I heard these other YouTubers, they were talking to the Instagram CEO. They were talking about, we need another form of engaging with a post to indicate that we like it. Because I see a lot of posts and I like them, but I can't publicly like them. Like I can't attach my brand to liking that post.
So
Which is where we are. But yeah, so we have Jada Parker. She gets called out for being a transphobe off of liking this post. And people were adding Shawn Michaels, which is her boss at the moment. And it got so out of control that she had to take...
Wait. They're messaging Jesus-loving Shawn Michaels about a transgender post?
Yes.
Man, they ain't too bright, are they?
Yeah. I mean, they'll probably move on to Triple H next or something.
Triple H was just at the RNC? Or he wasn't at the RNC, but he was at the Trump celebration thing at Mar-a-Lago with Stephanie and Vince, I think.
Yes. The Triple H whose mother-in-law works for Trump.
That too.
They'll keep going.
Okay. I'm just saying.
I don't know. I think it's going to die down. But Jada Parker, she did take to her Twitter to elaborate on said issue. So you see, she says here, if you come at me, come correct. Apparently there was a tweet and delete there. Basically, she responded to being called transphobe specifically. She then goes on to say...
Oh, she's doing that. People are so fucking overdramatic on social media. Oh, I got a black spot now.
What does that stand for?
She took her profile picture off, so now it's just a black spot, and then there's a little background. You're going to get the version of me that you deserve, which is none. Did she take her pictures off? Nope, she still wants you to see that.
There you go. But the gist of it is... She said that she's not a transphobe.
Yeah, she's not a transphobe. She's just a woman.
Yes. That is...
She said, don't get nothing twisted. I support the LGBTQ community, but I am a woman who also played D1 sports. And if y'all can't understand that, I don't know what else to tell y'all.
Yeah. And a former D1 athlete and doesn't prefer competing against biological males. So that's pretty much the gist of it. And again, I don't know why it's controversial. And I don't think she should be punished for it. And I don't think she will get punished for it. Like, It's one of those things
Not
like,
by Shawn Michaels.
oh yeah, you're a transphobe because you don't
Oh,
want
here
to
it is.
compete against a biological man. Now, J.K. Rowling, she kind of flew off the rails afterwards, or she didn't fall off the rails. Her thing that had people turn against her. This is the creator of Harry Potter. People turned against her because she said, "Oh, I don't want to share a bathroom with a guy."
Yeah.
Or a transgender person. I don't want to share a bathroom with them. Oh, you bitch! How dare you say something like that?
Well, she's
I
also
don't
like,
know. It's
why
just
are all these men like taking these women's spaces? Because you have a bunch of men coming into women's fields and then taking up all the shit. It's like, it's not women's shit anymore. It's men's.
it is.
Like, you had that one
And here we
swimmer
are.
from Penn State or whatever that sucked as a swimmer, turned into a woman. It was all of a sudden a medalist.
Oh, Thomas or Thompson,
Whatever.
Liam. I don't know. I know who you're talking about though.
Yeah.
Turned into Michael Phelps because he went to the women's division.
Right. And despite the fact they're all like, no, we don't want to be forced to change in front of this dude.
And the worst part of it is, it wasn't even post-op. Like,
right.
There's a big ass bulge. Like, not only was it a man, it was seemingly a well endowed man. Like, anyway, I just don't know. Yeah. But you have people talk about like women's rights and you got the my body, my choice stuff. But, God forbid a woman speak up and say she doesn't want to compete against a man or be in a changing room with a man or like, whoa, I mean, you got rights, but you don't got those rights.
It's all backwards. When it comes to that shit, it's just all kooky.
But yeah, that is Jada Parker's information there. I guess let us know what you think. Here we go. Let us know what you think if it's in the comments. Does Jada Parker need to be punished? Okay, let me rephrase it. Do you think there will be any repercussion for her liking this post or not? Yes. I don't know how to frame that. Like, I don't think I really want the comments. Like, if your comments are going to be like, oh, she's, like, I don't want those comments. I'm not going to agree with you.
Well, you don't have to agree with them. That's the great thing about an open forum. You don't have to agree with the comments. You can just tell them how stupid they are, or you can ignore them.
I won't ignore. But yeah, I'm not going to agree with you, but we do let both sides speak here. So this isn't like, oh, if you disagree with me, you're getting banned.